Hi, this is Jundo. Welcome to Tree Leaf. We have a typhoon heading here, a big one, so you may hear the wind and rain outside. It's kind of a stormy night. And if we do get knocked off the air, well, there we are. But tonight we had a request from an old member of the Sangha for me to jump back a few lines to something I had skipped over. And the first time I skipped over it, I'll be honest, I skipped over it because I felt, well, it's kind of the same theme we've been talking about, and we could just move on because I've spoken about that before. But then when he asked me to go back, well, I thought, okay, I'll go back. He seemed to really want me to, so I looked at it. Then I thought, okay, what am I going to talk here? It's a quote about when you're cooking, treat the pot as your head, and the water, when you rinse the rice, treat the water as your own blood, So I thought, oh yeah, I'll make a couple of, typical Jindo jokes, I'll try not to make a pothead joke, or, you have water in your veins, nothing like that. I could, do my thing. I could put a pot on my head. Maybe I could bring the cat back from yesterday. He was a big hit, I guess. People like the cat. But, the more I looked at it, the more I thought, this is really fantastic. That is a really, really great quote. Now, part of this section is just wonderful common sense advice. These instructions for the cook, it's just practical stuff. Be on time, keep your tools clean, be diligent, pay attention, don't, take charge if you're in charge of something, take charge of it yourself. Don't delegate it away to somebody and just let them take it. That kind of thing. But then this line about treat the pot as your own head. The water is your own blood. And I got inspired. And I realized, boy, I really skipped over something beautiful. Because let me give you an image that maybe really sums up part of what Master Dogen is on about in this instructions for the cook. Now let's pretend we're in the kitchen of your house, and you're making lunch. Now usually you think, it's just lunch. It's just lunch. You gotta get it done. Gotta make something quick, stuff it in your face. You grab some vegetables, they're separate from you, they're over there. Grab some bread, separate from you, it's just something to use. Get a knife, it's a tool. You work, pop it in the microwave. But for Master Dogen, there are other ways to look at this, you see. And it's a microcosm of how we can look at the whole world. The whole world is your kitchen. The whole world, all of your life has cooking, you see. Why do you see these things as all separate? Why do you see the bread, the pot, the water, the knife? Why do you see it as separate from you? Can you see it as a dance of one thing, a beautiful dance? The pot, the water, the vegetables and fruits, it's life, it's you, and you are it. Nothing's separate, you see. It keeps you alive, my friend. All that food, the whole world provides it, because that whole world is you. All your life you think is just separate things you use. You're dancing with them all, you see. They are you, not apart from you. The trees, the air, the birds. I can explain not only that you need them for your life, but that they are you. They sustain your life. Well, it's the same for these ordinary activities. In your work, with your family, in the kitchen. It's a dance. And you're just part of the dance. You're dancing with the tomatoes. You're dancing with the peas. You're dancing with the measuring cups and the salt shakers. And it's all one thing. All one thing. A dance of cooking. A dance of life. And again, Master Dogen's image of the kitchen is an image of how we can look at the whole world, life, you, self, other. I often, when I write that, I put dashes because they're not separate things. It's one thing, one beyond one. The world, life, you, self, other. It's a dance. You're dancing with the world is dancing with you. It's all life dancing with the self dancing with the other dancing with the world. Just the world, self, you, life, self, world, other. Okay? And that's why the pot really is your head. Why the water truly flows through your veins. And I got through that without making a pothead joke. Don't worry, I'll bring the cat back one day. Shall we sit? Some people after hearing that talk might think I was smoking a little pot. I assure you I was not.